Good morning, everybody. Chris here on Mission Sunday. I just wanted to let you know that your finances, when you donate to the Mission Sunday, to the offering, your finances go to support over 30 missionaries and over 20 ministries worldwide. I want to highlight one of those missionaries today. Is Tim and Nancy Lovelace. Great couple. They've been missionaries for over 20 years. They first started serving in Russia. They were there for several years, and they started out by opening 2 Bible schools and planting over 43 churches. Then they moved on to Hong Kong, in which they went out and they were overseers and directors of a missions group for over 138 missionaries. Well, in 2002, they came here and became part of our CRC missionary team, in which we support. Now, they work directly under Dr. Jerry Williamson, which most everybody knows Dr. Jerry. Nancy's actually the director of nationwide ministries, in which she oversees ministries around and missionaries around the world, and they do a lot of training and development of new missionaries. As a matter of fact, they are right now in Russia as we speak doing a 3-month internship training teaching Russians how to be ministers and missionaries to their own people. Tim Lovelace. Last year he started a 501(c). It's called Global Development. It's actually an outreach arm of Go-To Nations. Now, what they do is when missionaries come and they say, we've got hunger needs and we've got missionary needs around the world, Tim, with Global Development, can now take the funding that he gets through grants and donations to GlowDev. He can take that, go out there and do water projects and feeding projects. Tim Lovelace with Global Development went to the orphanage in Honduras called House of Mercy. And this orphanage has about 20 to 30 boys, and the local community has been supporting them with food and donations over the years. Now, there's a need there for these orphan boys to be able to give back. So Tim went in and hired local workers. The local workers came in and they began pouring the concrete. They poured a 6,000-gallon fish tank and several other feeding beds, grow beds, that actually filter the water. Now, if you know anything about hydroponics or aquaponics, that's what this is. This is a micro farm in which the local boys in the orphanage can actually maintain it. But here's the best part of it all. Next year, these kids will be able to harvest over 20,000 half-pound tilapia. They'll be able to harvest over 250,000 pounds of food. So instead of being the ones that are receiving, they're able to give. These kids can give back to the local community that's been taking care of them. Tim and Nancy Lovelace are truly out there changing the world for the gospel of Christ.